Following what Prince William calls a dreadful 2024-2025 looks to be brighter for the Prince of Wales and his family. Of 5, understandably, this took a toll on all 3 young royals. However, George, Charlotte, and Louis were a great source of comfort and support to their mother during her chemotherapy and subsequent road to recovery. But now, with the princess having confirmed that her treatment has been completed, 2025 looks to be the start of a welcome change to normality for the royal family, because it's very frightening for children when their parents are ill, and we believe it may be the year that William and Catherine spoil their children in recognition of their resilience throughout the very troubled. Here happily we hear that the prince and princess might take the children skiing during Easter holiday and will probably be planning a big summer holiday because, as far as we know, they didn't go anywhere last year. The Wales family once stepped out of the spotlight and quietly took a ski vacation with their kids. The outlet noted that they were spotted by multiple Instagram and Twitter users in Courraval, France, at a luxury ski resort with their children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. In August, the Insider reported that Catherine and William took their 3 children to the Isles of Scilly and Cornwall for a trip. They went there in 20,202. The family was seen biking on Tresco Island, then one of 5 inhabited islands that privately was owned. The outlet pointed out the island didn't specify in August 2021 which of the islands they stayed on in the past year or how long their trip was. After 11 years of marriage and counting, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge know not to put romance on the back burner. William and Catherine managed to squeeze in a romantic candle lit date night before they left. The sources revealed it was just what they needed to ignite the spark after such a hectic couple of years. Ooh la la. King Charles III traditionally visits the Swiss ski resort of Clusters in either February or March every year. Last year was the first time he missed this annual trip in 45 years in effort to avoid any injury that led up to his coronation in May. The Alpine Village is located in the Preux area, and celebs and public figures including Audrey Hepburn, Winston Churchill, Bono, and Julia Roberts have been spotted there over the years. In the 1980s, he was seen wearing a disguise of glasses, a fake nose, and mustache to avoid being spotted on the slopes while holidaying in Clusters. King Charles stays at the luxurious Chateau Eugenia, which has been owned by the royals for decades and has direct access to the slopes. Over the years, King Charles was transformed into an accomplished, fast, and fearless skier, unafraid to tackle anything, pushing himself to the limits. In early 2024, Zara Tindall and her husband, former rugby player Mike Tindall, enjoyed a romantic winter getaway to Iceland. The couple shared some of their trip on social media and could be seen wrapped up in thick coats and woolly jumpers to escape the freezing temperatures. As both Zara and Mike come from sports backgrounds, the couple are regularly spotted partaking in action-packed activities whenever possible. The pair shared some snaps of them in wetsuits, exploring the glacial waters and walking along the wild Icelandic coast. They also explored some of Iceland's beautiful scenery and cascading waterfalls. Like many royals, Princesses Beatrix and Eugene enjoy escaping to the ski slopes over the winter and are regulars at the popular Ver region in southwestern Switzerland. The princesses have been spotted in the region since childhood and tend to make the winter trip annually. More recently, the sisters enjoyed a trip with their spouses and children in the winter of 2023. They used to head to Verbier every year since they were little girls, as Dad, Prince Andrew, used to own a chalet there. But in 2022, he sold it for around $119 million. But the family still visits the region with Princess Beatrice's husband, Eduardo Melli Mosey, uploading an Instagram picture of the snow-covered mountains in February 2024.